Hey everyone, how you doing? It's Thursday, the 7th of July. If you're in the UK, wow, what a day, hey. The Prime Minister's resigning, or he hasn't resigned yet. So I've got my earphones and I've got the channel down here. So I wouldn't mind listening in on that when and if it happens, just to see what he says. I'm not doing a live chat tomorrow, because later on, well, after school, when my son gets back, me and him are going to go spend some time together, an evening as well. And then tomorrow I won't be on the live chat tomorrow because me and him will be messing around doing God knows what. Hey Astral, how you doing? Hey Nick Rama. I always say Nick Rama. It's just say Nick, isn't it? Hey Nick. I'm okay. Well, kind of okay. I recorded a video and I realised when I got to the end of the video and I was playing it back to check the sound was okay, I had accidentally hit this button. See this button? When it's red, that means the microphone is off. It's muted. So I did a video. Oh, is the camera moving? Hold on. Is it moving now? It's probably because I was kicking it with my foot accidentally. How's it now? Is it okay now, the camera? So I was... Just check, is the camera okay? Is it still moving? Just check it's... Is it shaking? No, it's fine. It should be okay now. Hey, Dees Jong. So when you've recorded, right, and then you get to the end of your video and you realise that the microphone was off, it's a kick in the teeth, especially when you have your camera on and you can see your mouth moving and there's no sound. You got to record the entire video all over again. So that was a pain. That was a pain. Yeah, the camera was shaking because I had my foot on a footstool and the footstool is against the table that holds the camera. So when I was shaking my leg on the footstool, it was knocking onto the camera table, but that's all sorted now. That is all sorted. Hey, don't forget to click like, okay, everyone? If you're watching, if you don't like, please let me know why you're not liking. What is it? But if you are, please do click it. Hey, George, good to have you here, my friend. So, busy morning. We're going live with a client's website today, so just some little snags we had to sort out. But we're going live with a new client website. And yeah, I'm just trying to close down loads of little things so that when I go off with my son later on today and tomorrow, I don't feel guilty. Because I don't like to know I've got anything hanging. It will prey on my mind. It will really prey on my mind. Ben, I did consider that. I actually did. I was like this. Could I get away with it? And I thought, I can't even remember what I said. I can't remember what I said. So, how could you accidentally burn your Mandalorian, Astral? That how could you do that? How could you accidentally burn it? What did you do? They were the good old days, weren't they? The very first Jackie Chan film I saw was The Drunken Master. And I remember just how badly dubbed it was. Yes. You know, they were... But I think that's what made... Hey, Mahbub. I think that's what made dubbed movies back then, you know, the Kung Fu ones, so fun. It was almost like you liked the whole dubbing effect. It was quite funny. So I'm just checking some comments that have come in. That's quite nice. Hey, Pickstar, I just got your email, by the way. I'm going to look into that colour palette thing a bit deeper. All right, I just clicked it. It looked good. I quite liked it. But I'm going to play around with it a bit more, okay? Just so I get a better feel for the tabs and stuff like that. So how'd you burn your helmet? A burning lightsaber and felt like an absolute until I accidentally collided with it. A burning lightsaber. I don't think they exist, do they? Hey, Catalyst, how you doing? Hey, Mahbub, you don't have to say thanks, all right, mate. If anything we're doing helps you out, not just me, but anyone else in the community as well, that is a good thing, yeah? Hey, Richard, how you doing? Have I seen a German subbed movie? Yes. Well, I've seen a German dubbed TV show. I've seen quite a few TV shows that are dubbed in German, and they are relatively not that bad. You can tell it's dubbed, but they're not that bad. Yeah, burning your helmet sounds dodgy. Wow, Ben, you really went there. Even I didn't go there. That's very true, though. So I've got someone who wants a bit of advice about a website who just emailed me. And what they've said is, it's not entirely clear what they want, if I'm really honest. What they've said is it needs to follow the flow. I'm not going to share it. They want it to flow. It needs to follow the logic. That is very random. What logic do you want to show? What is the logic? You know, what logic? Because all I see are loads and loads of pages. So someone has said, look, they want to follow the logic on this website. But it's a little bit like, what is the logic? It's just pages, my friend. All you're showing is pages. So I think I need a bit more info than just pages, right? Right, okay, so I just got to quickly reply to an email. Yeah, sorry if I go quiet. I'm just replying to some question here that someone's just got on here. Yeah, Richard, where are you in Stranger Things then, season 1? Whereabouts are you now? Whereabouts are you? Great show, isn't it? Great show. Just replying to this email. It's just someone has just kind of contacted and they've sent me a link to a website. It says they want something similar-ish, but they say follow the logic, but the website is literally just pages. It's just pages and there's like a mega menu. There's no shop, there's no booking, there's no nothing else. And I'm going, what is the logic? I just don't get, what do they mean by logic? If there was logic and it also just has loads of links, like it doesn't make sense what they're doing here. It really doesn't make sense. I don't get. It feels, you know, like when someone says to you, I need it to look like this website, follow the logic, but it's just pages. I go, what's the logic? What's the logic? Episode 6. Well done, Richard. I think there's, how many episodes are there? 10? I can't remember now. Is it 8, 9 episodes? Hey, Mark. How you doing? Hey, Disha, how you doing? How many links are in the header? Quite a lot, I have to say. Quite a lot of headers. But then again, that was an example website they showed. They've said it's only going to be 13 pages. So, yeah. But I just felt like it was a little bit... For someone to say it needs to look like this, not the same look, but follow the logic. And I'm going, it's just pages. There's no booking, there's no appointment, there's nothing else on there. What else do they want? What else do they want? Hey Graham, how are you? So remember everyone, I won't be live tomorrow. Hey Mia, I won't be live tomorrow because I'll be with my son this evening and tomorrow. So I won't be live tomorrow, okay? I'm going to take this off. Sometimes wearing these earphones are a bit annoying. Oh, can you just give me 30 seconds? I forgot to get my Pepsi Max bottle. Right, I've got to go get my Pepsi Max. Stay there. Boom. Yeah, sorry, I forgot to get my Pepsi Max. Sorry about that. Hey, I'm back. It didn't take that long, everyone. Hey, Eddie, how are you? Hey, you're not late. You're not really late. So tonight, I'm thinking of taking my son to Nando's, and he doesn't know this yet. But we're going to go to town, put our stuff in the hotel, go to Nando's, maybe, or somewhere else. Go somewhere where maybe you can have a bit of ice cream as well, maybe. And then I'm going to take him to go watch Minions 2. Going to go watch Minions 2. So super cool. What I will say, Richard, is, when you do season 2, there's maybe a couple of episodes in season 2 that are like, not so great. However, because you've got all of the seasons available to you, season 1, 2, 3, 4, you can very, very easily, don't worry about the bad episodes. Watch them anyway, because you still have to watch them, but don't worry, because then you get to the good stuff. But the great thing is you can binge watch, right? You can binge watch it all the way through. So, Graham, are you addicted to Pepsi Max as well? It's good, isn't it? It is good. Yeah, so, while talking to you all, down here, I've got on the MacBook screen, I've got Sky News open. So I'm waiting, when the Prime Minister comes on, Boris Johnson comes, I'm going to put my earphones in, still talk to you guys, but I like to listen in. Oh yeah, Richard, trust me, Richard. Season 1 is great. Season 2 has a few flaws, but it's still good. Season 3 is really good. And I think Season 4 takes it to another level. To be honest, there's flaws in every season. You have to be honest. There's a flaw in every season, but it is still good. Yasi Mahboob, I used to drink Coca-Cola, but full-fat Coke, lots of sugar. I used to just laugh it off, but I tell you what, the amount of sugar in full-fat Coke, you soon realise how bad it is for you. Yeah, well, Mark, 2.5 hours for the final episode of season 4, my friend. 2.5 hours. It's a movie. You're watching a movie, right? You're watching a movie. Oh, yeah, Vikings Terminalist. Terminalist, is that the one with Chris Pratt? That's the one with Chris Pratt, isn't it? Terminalist. Is that good? I haven't started watching it yet. I wasn't sure. Is it good? Pixar's on the water road. Isn't that what you say when you're pissing? Oh, Eddie, I wish I was on a Pepsi affiliate. I've even contacted them thanks to Richard getting me some details. Haven't heard a word yet. Haven't heard a word yet. Hey, Artif, how are you? Did you just jump in, Artif? Yes, you did. Hey. I do think the final episode of season 4 could have had an hour shaved off. I think it was longer than it needed to be, but still, hey, you know, when you got like, I had KFC chicken, Pepsi Max, right? 2 bottles, by the way, one for at the start and then one for later on. KFC chicken, chicken wings, spicy chicken wings, I love them. And you got Stranger Things and you're sat back, your son's not around, so you can just watch it undisturbed. Curtains are all closed, pitch black darkness. I've got an 85-inch TV, right? So pitch black darkness, 85-inch TV, KFC chicken, Pepsi Max, Stranger Things. Boom. It is good. You know, it's good. I love it when my son's not around. Do you know what, Artif? I hate that. You know when you're watching on a YouTube live chat and you can't properly do that? The tags. I hate that. Sometimes, like, I watch some live chats, like some of Catherine's when I'm joining in. I'm actually gone to pick my son up and I'm watching as I'm walking. I can't do the tags. Hey, Richard, aren't those spicy wings good? I wish the crust was not as thick. Because you know that crust is just pure salt and carbs, right? It's just salt. There's no protein in it. It's just salt and carbs, the crust. But that spicy chicken, when you get that meat, isn't it good? The thing is, though, Mahboob, you know what, with Indeed, job opportunities, right, is you got to be honest here, okay? Fiverr, Upwork, Indeed, all of these places, unfortunately, the cheaper the price, they usually win. Or if you can show that I am so good at what I do, reputation and all of that, people are willing to pay a bit more. You're right, Richard. Finger licking good. You cannot deny that. It is finger licking good. Oh. Hold on. Something just dropped. Oh, sorry. Hold on. It's my magnet. Sorry. Hold on. Urgh. One of my magnets just broke. That's weird. Oh, the stickiness has gone from it. It needs a bit of glue on the back of the magnet. I'll leave that there. I heard something drop and I was like, oh my god, my room's collapsing on me. There's an earthquake. Quick, get under the table. But yeah, like I was saying, yeah, it's a race to the bottom with regards to what price people are willing to pay. But at the same time, if you can show that you've been hired a lot, you've got a great reputation, and they're after an expert, then maybe they're willing to pay a bit more. Someone who's been in communication with me for nearly a year. Every now and again, they keep saying they might use us. They now seriously want to go into videos and podcasting and stuff for their business. And I basically said to them, I'm happy to help you, but are you going to hire me as a consultant to advise you? Because I'm not going to start reeling off loads of advice for you for free. They've disappeared again. Visual Studio Co. Hey, Deesty John, you take care, my friend, alright? I'll see you soon, Miss Piggy. I'll see you soon. Ha! The condom didn't work. Yeah, I hear that a lot. Hey, Inderpreet, how you doing? So, for those of you that were on the live chat yesterday, Hostinger, who wanted to pay £4.80 for about 4 hours work, never got back to me. Oh, hold on. Is it dark? I've just realised how dark it is. Is that better? Because it was like this, right? So I've just realised the brightness was that I had the light off. And you're going to be getting reflection off my glasses because of my monitor down here, right? And the window over there is open. So when you get that reflection, it's just because I haven't shut all the windows down. Hey, Jimmy, how are you? By the way, Jimmy, I haven't said thank you properly to you for that really wonderful blog post you wrote about YouTube influencers that have helped you. And I want to say sincerely thank you for that, because me and Paul were actually talking about it last night. After, you know, the live chat me and Paul did. Afterwards, we had another chat about other stuff and things. And we were talking about just how nice it was. And I was like, do you know what? I haven't even said thank you. So, Jimmy, from both me and Paul, a very sincere thank you for that post you wrote, okay? Means a lot. Such kind words. Did you use Bertha AI to write the words? Like, it wasn't even you writing the words, was it? You just used Bertha AI, and it says, oh, yes, these wonderful people. Deep down, you were probably sat on your ass, right, having a shit on the toilet, and Bertha AI did all the work, I bet. So, well done, Bertha. Well done, Jimmy. Aha, Mark, all that maintenance. Well, the thing is, I have friends, yeah, where like they sometimes say, oh yeah, we didn't use condoms, and I go, well, you should have then. Sorry, let's not go into that conversation. Hey UKFR, how you doing? You don't have to ask for permission. If you got a question about Elementor, WordPress, business, marketing, branding, what you're eating tonight, are you jogging, are you running, are you sweating, tummy ache, you just ask it. All right, this is the Kick-Ass live chat. You don't have to ask for permission. Go for it. In fact, I'm looking at your name, Yukufra. Yukufra. How do you even pronounce your name? The Ukfa. What does your UKFR even stand for? No, Indapri, I'm not going to do a review about Hostinger. Here's my review of Hostinger. That's my review. Done. Tell me about it, Pickstar. Grateful words? Bing! No, to be honest, I mean, look, you know, I've got to say thank you to you, Jimmy, because, you know, when we first started chatting and then we talked about the horizontal scrolling, do you remember that? And then I went in and went experimenting and it got me to think differently and all of that, you know. So I think that, you know, thank you for pushing me a little bit as well to think differently. I think Bertha AI is good. I like it. When I've used it to flesh out the fact that my client hasn't got much content, or if I'm using it to pad out something, I think it's amazing. Look, I did a video, Eddie, 10-minute video. In fact, in less than 10 minutes, I created 3.5 pages of content. I started off with the word, what did I do? Was it Thailand scuba diving? 3 words. And it generated words. I took a bit, generated more. Took a sentence, generated more. Took a sentence, generated more. Got a bullet list, boom, boom, boom. Expanded, expanded, expanded. 3.5 pages, A4 pages of content. So I had enough content to now do the home page, the about page, how to get their page, what to do their page, diving tips page, location. I had all the content there. You got to get your images, but 3.5 pages worth of content in less than... And don't forget, I was talking. So if I wasn't talking, it probably would have taken 6 minutes, 5 minutes. 5 minutes! Right? 3.5 pages. So what you need to do, Eddie, is go to Bertha AI. No, go to the YouTube Bertha channel. Type in Bertha AI. Go to the YouTube channel. There's a 10-minute video I think it was called long form content. Yeah, it was. It was long form content. Go in and look at it. Seriously, you will be surprised at what words you could pump out. You will be surprised. To be honest, Nick, I don't know much about Hostinger. What I don't like about them, though, is that they were only going to offer like £4.80 for me to give up 4 hours of my life to look into their platform, do a video, edit, all of that. So they were going to pay me £4.80 for a 4-hour video. Give me a break. Carapos, let me tell you now, Carapos, there are bugs and problems, right? Let me tell you now, right? And anyone who says to you, you can use it, containers, without any problem, how much in depth have they gone into it? I'm telling you now, right? If you want to go for it, Carapos, but I wouldn't. I'm telling you now, you will, when you do a full-blown website, even Paul says the same. Even Paul Tuts. Paul Tuts, Paul Charlton from WP Tuts, even he says the same. I wouldn't do it. Hosting a website does look quite old. Let me just check the comments here. I will say, Eddie, Jasper, or Jarvis as it was known, came out before. Bertha's come out afterwards. So Bertha does, in my opinion, things better than Jarvis. It's evolved. It's a lot better. Yeah, it's just Hostinger wanted a review video of their platform and what they do, but they were only going to offer me £4.80, which I thought was downright cheeky. I just thought £4.80 for me to give up my time is ridiculous. Yeah? Because, if you provide consultation, you'll provide consultation time, and there's a cost for that, right? That's right, Eddie. Hostinger said to me they have on average 15,000 signups per day. That is like 1 every 5 seconds. Do you believe that? Do any of you believe that? Do you really believe they get on average 15,000 signups per day? Like, seriously, think about it. Does that make any sense? Do you know what I mean? Does that even sound plausible to you? I mean, do you know what, Mark? If they had said, "Hey, we're going to give you a free server for life," I would have gone, "You know what? Why not?" Can you imagine if they gave me a free server, and I could say to clients, "Hey, guess what? You get a free server." If they did that, flipping heck, right? But no, £4.80. Like the cheek of that. I just thought you're taking the mick. Yeah, Richard, I mean, look, I'll show you now what I've got on my screen. Burp. So, Boris is making he's about to come out, everyone. I'm not going to do a running commentary, though, of what he says, okay? I'm not going to do that. Yeah, Hostinger is affordable, but what Hostinger does a lot of... Hey, Raja. What Hostinger does a lot of is affiliate commissions. And I basically said to them, I don't want an affiliate commission. I said, if you want me to review and do a video, you need to pay for my time. Because I don't care how many people click a link and buy it. I don't want an affiliate commission. That's not why I'm doing it. Because when you do an affiliate commission, you will intentionally only say good stuff about it. So you're biased, right? You are biased towards the product. But if you pay for my time, if I like it, hate it, love it, I will point out the good, the bad, and the ugly. I prefer to do that. There's more credibility and honesty in it. What's the shortcomings? How does it compare to SiteGround in terms of cost, speed, and all of that? I'm not being mean about Hostinger. I just thought that, they took the piss. There, I said it. I think they took the piss with thinking that I was going to go, yeah, for a short, minimal cost, I will give up my time. And it's even a bit like QI add-ons. They gave me a QI add-ons Pro license for free. But have you watched a QI add-ons Pro video I did? I say a lot of good stuff, but I also point out stuff I don't like, flaws, how some of their widgets are just replicas of the same thing. It's like there's 8 widgets, and I go, but it's the same thing. You've just renamed it with a different setting, but it's the same thing. So why not just have one? Why have 8 of the same thing? So I prefer to be honest with the reviews. Hey, but Carapos, have you seen how many subs Jim Farhad has? Have you ever seen how many he has? I think Hostinger is okay. I don't know much about them, but I think they're okay. My problem is okay, let me put it to you. All right, let me be really blunt, okay? Let me be really blunt and tell you the truth, right? If anyone wants to hire me for a consultancy, they have to pay £120 per hour. That is quite high. Some people have even said you should be charging more. But I've go, no, 120 is fine. £120 per hour if they want consultancy. Okay? So if I'm going to give up 4 hours of my life for £4.80, I've basically shit on my value. I've basically just pissed all over my time and value. And that's why for me it was like, you want 4 hours of my time, I'll cut you a deal. But to go to £4.80, I mean, the minimum living wage is about £10 an hour in the UK. Or something like that. Take care, Mahboob. Oh, yes, Richard. Yeah, the £15 an hour guy. It was what was ridiculous, Mark, was they said, if we can see that your video gets lots of views and loads of people buy the commission link or whatever link they put in, we will pay you more for the next video. And I was like, I don't want to know. I will never sell my soul and my integrity for affiliate commission links. It's just not how I roll. It's just not how I roll. There are some companies. No, it was the real Hostinger. It was their marketing director, and I checked them out on LinkedIn. It was the real deal. It was the real deal. However, there are some people I will do a video for free, and I won't ask anything, and I'll tell you who they are. Do you know who Hey, Soren, do you know who I will do real videos for? Do you know who I will? Code snippets, I will do for free. Elementor, I will do for free. QI add-ons, I will do for free, just because they are good people, what they do in the background. I will do videos for them for free, and I won't ask for a penny or anything like that. Just because I get on with Verdi, great guy, and Elemental, Elemental have been good to me as well. They've invited me on for live chats, or they've invited me on for discussions and stuff like that. So I have to, Do you know what? I didn't even realize it rhymed. I'll never sell my soul. That's just how I roll. Yeah, it is actually, isn't it? That's my thing. That's my fang, Oh, here he is now, everyone. Here he is. Look. So I'm just listening in on this, but I'm still going to be talking about that. Do a video about Georgian Divi. Ooh, I might break the internet if I did that. I'd break the internet if I did that, wouldn't it? The whole of YouTube would close down. Which one's your favourite plugin, by the way? You just said, Catalyst, you just said my favourite plugin. Do you mean code snippets? No, to be honest, Jake, I don't mind commission. I mean, there's nothing wrong with an affiliate commission link, but I'll tell you how I roll, yeah? I'll tell you how I roll, okay? If I'm giving up my time for something, just like if I'm building a website, or let me give you an example. You wouldn't build a... You know, if you build a website and the client says, this is going to be really successful, I will not pay you $1,000 for the website, but when my website makes sales, I will give you 5% of my monthly sales because I'm going to be a millionaire. That's what they say, right? You wouldn't do that. You would still expect to be paid for your website built. So the way I roll is if I'm doing a video, I expect to be paid for my time in creating the video. What I don't like is when they say, we're not going to pay you for your time. We'll give you a commission link. And if people click the link and buy, then you get paid. Because I'm like, but the commission link, you could make this much, that much, nothing, you know. So it's the unpredictability of it is just not good. So the only people I will make videos for free, without asking anything, are Elementor, Code Snippets, QI add-ons, Atarim, I forgot them, sorry, and Bertha. Bertha Atarim as well. I will do for them as well. Just because I like what they do, and I get on with them as well, and they open up opportunities. You know, they got me to do a discussion at the Atarim Web Summit event that was in March. That was super. Was it April? No, April. That was super nice of them, right? So, you know, there are some people you will kind of help out and you won't ask for payment, but loads of it. I mean, a company like a Hostinger that comes to me claiming to have 15,000 signups a day, a new customer every 5 seconds, but they're not willing to pay my time. I just felt it was so disrespectful, and I feel like it was like there will be people out there that are desperate for money who will go, yeah, I'll do it. And I feel like they then are no better than some of these web agencies that hire people for cheap, and then they pay you peanuts and they drop you. They use you when they want to use you and drop you when they don't. Do you know what I mean? So, but yeah, I mean, oh, sorry. I mean, don't get me wrong. You know, in my YouTube videos, an Elementor commission link. I do have an Elementor commission link. So if you click it, I will get commission off it. But I don't mind doing that because if people click it, they click it. If they don't click it, they don't click it. And because I promote Elementor so much and I live and breathe it, I'm happy to have that link in there. I think I have a link for Bertha as well. And I've got one for Code Snippets and SiteGround. I've got SiteGround as well. So I do have some commission links, but I'm not banking on them. Do you know what I mean? I'm not banking on them at all. If the people click and whatever, great. If not, hey, we just move on. Hold on, Carapace, are you pinching my viewers and sending them elsewhere? So that person who just emailed me to say they wanted they have an example website they would like to build. I don't get this. Now they're saying this makes no sense. Oh right, this is their website. I'm not going to share it because it's a... Now, the website they've just shown me looks nothing like the other one. It looks nothing like the other one, which is a bit weird. So what are they using here? They're not even using WordPress. So they've shown me an example website that's not even using WordPress. Why would you contact someone? It's not even using WordPress. Very simple. Just going to do a quick scan of this person's website because from what I can tell, it's not a WordPress website. And I am very particular in that I will only build with WordPress. Because I know the estate, I know what I'm working with, I know there's plugins, I know there's a solution, I know there's a community. I don't care for any website that's going to be built outside of WordPress. I've had clients come to us who they got Wix and they want us to work on it. I go, no, I will only work on it if you agree to transfer your entire website to Wix. If not, don't care. Okay? So, yeah. Verdi loves it if he knows there's videos coming out with code snippets. George, I think you mentioned this before, George, didn't you? That there is someone who speaks in German. I think that's what you said. I'm sure you said that to me once. Right, so this person who's emailed me and they want some development. Oh, sorry, do you know what? I've just realised I clicked on the wrong link. That's why I wasn't seeing it. No, now I'm on the right website now. I'm on the right website. I clicked on the wrong link. They have got an Elementor website. Yeah, it is. It's a hello. In fact, it is Elementor and it is hello. Yeah, okay. Okay. Yeah, fine. Video call in. Sorry, I'm just going to quickly reply to someone here. I'm really sorry. You know, whenever I go quiet, I know you guys are sat there going, well, what's he up to? I just got to a... Look, when you have a potential client or someone who's a little bit interested, you have to kind of just prompt them a little bit. Right, I'm just going to take these off now because the talk's been done. Carapos, very funny there. Don't release any videos about... To be honest, he has no say in the Elementor, what comes out. You know, how things are done. He has no say in that. You do know this, right? He has no say in it. Do you know what I think has happened, Eddie? Is... Are you sure it's not available? Right, let me just quickly check. Because I thought it was still on. Yeah, it's still there. Eddie, it's still there. Yeah, Verdi is the community manager, but he's not the developer or designer of it. That's the Code Snippets group. What did you say in that group, Eddie? I don't think you. I'd be surprised if you were blocked. I'd be very surprised if you were blocked. Because that's not how Verdi rolls. I don't like it when you have potential clients or people and they email you. I think some of you will understand what I mean by this. They email you and you just get you don't get enough info. It's clear they're interested. You can tell who's not and who is. They are interested, but for me, it's what is your brief? They want a different UI. They want to brand the pages. But what is your brief? I want to brand the pages. What does that mean? I know what it means, but what does it mean to them? Because I have an interpretation of branding the pages, but what is your brand then? What is your color? What is your logo? What is your mission? What is your statement? But Eddie, oh, did you just click on that link? Did you just click on the link and it didn't let you in? Because the group is still open. I can still see it. Maybe I've got exclusivity. I don't know, but I can still see it. Well, Pickstar, you get blocked all the time. I think you're on a hit list, aren't you, for getting blocked? Do you know what? You should be a kung fu expert. You get blocked so much. Right, you clicked it. Yeah, Pickstar, not Pickstar, Eddie, what was the question exactly? What was the question exactly? So I've just got to send a link to someone who's asking for something. I've just got to quickly send a link. Just bear with me, all of you nasty people. Just bear with me. Just got to quickly send a link to someone. Here we go. See, I don't like this. You know, when the client, now he's come back and goes, what will be the budget and the timeline? And I've just gone back saying, we need to have a video call because I still don't know exactly what you want, right? I am not Fiverr, right? If you've come to me, by the way, don't forget, he's approached me, this person. You're coming to me, right? And you want me to tell you what is the budget and the timeline. We don't even know what you want, right? We don't even know what you want. So if you're watching this, hello, video call, mate. It's in your favor, okay? If we want to get to the bottom of what we can do for you and whatnot, get the video call in. Hey, Curtis, how you doing? So Eddie's question, if I can use code snippet and then apply the class to element or whatever else, if I can use code... I think that's a pretty reasonable question. Yes, you can put the class. Yeah, you can put it anywhere, to be honest. Hey, Nikos. I, I mean, I can't comment on the group, to be honest. Hey, John. LinkedIn. LinkedIn. Is there a reason you put LinkedIn then? I'm wondering what you put LinkedIn there for, John, now. It is Thursday, yeah. Don't forget, everyone, I'm not going to be live tomorrow because I'll be with my son. We'll be doing stuff. Please do click like if you are liking what you see or not. You know, click like anyway. It's great. But how is your week going so far? Hey, how are you doing in terms of progressing your, your general, whatever you'd planned for the week? Because it's nearly Friday tomorrow. We're nearly there. Are you closing down for the week now? Oh, that link was just for the Facebook not the Elementor, the Code Snippets group for Eddie to have a quick a quick link. Can't say my words. I can't say my words. Just quickly check some messages here. Mark as read. What's going on here? I mean, Code Snippets, right, is, for me, whether you use the free or the pro version, I just feel so much safer than using a child theme. I just don't like doing child themes, and I know loads of you do, and I respect that. I just don't like it. I just don't like theme editor. I get very nervous for two big reasons. One, I might muck it up, and two, if it's handed over fully to a client, they might muck it up. And I just don't want to go down that whole rabbit hole of sorting out problems and stuff with that. Because some people say, oh, well, it doesn't matter if the parent theme updates. You got the child theme. Yay! And I say, yeah, but if you've made changes to the child theme and 1 year later that parent theme is now fundamentally changed in loads of key areas because of WordPress, Elementor, vulnerabilities and other stuff, your child theme was based on an old parent. What you now have to do is get the new parent theme, create another new child theme, and then make sure all of your codes you were applying now apply to that child theme. And that's where I just think it gets messy. I don't know about you, but I feel like it just gets really, really messy. So I just don't like doing child themes, but that is just me. Yeah, I mean, I'm just thinking about Carapat. Say you build a website, but they don't want no maintenance plan or anything, and then are going to go off and do their own thing. It's just, even though they're not going to pay for it, I don't like to know that all of a sudden it went boosh like that. I mean, yeah, they could. Don't get me wrong. They could easily break it with code snippets as well. They could easily break as well. But I feel there's a little bit of safety net there. Have you ever put in a bit of code and it goes error, and you get the error message and it rolls back and you get an email? And I like that little bit of security and safety net. Hey, Mike. Hey, Mike, have you been here before? And I don't know if you have or not. Do I recognize your name? Not sure. Web designer, freelancer. Tell us a bit more about you. Where are you from? What are you working on? Yeah, Carabas, I totally agree. Child theme is, if you're comfortable and you're good at doing that, it's totally fine. In fact, there's a snippet you can add to remove it, can't you, as well? In fact, I'll tell you what. I'll try. Let me dig out that snippet because I should do a video on code snippet to hide code snippet. Wouldn't that be a great video? Code snippet to hide code snippet. Isn't that a great video? I've got a feeling this person who's contacted me is not going to get back in touch now because I've basically said, hey, look, you want a budget and a timeline. We don't even know your detailed spec. You know, you don't even tell us what you want. And they also said, could I send them example websites? And I'm like, look, you came to me. Have you looked at our website? Have you looked at our profile? Right? And whatever. If I don't know exactly what you want, there's no point. You know, if someone says to you, send me example websites, first find out what they want. Because if they want a shop, there's no point sending them a consultant website. And if they are a consultant, there's no point sending them a shop website. Does that make sense? You got to know what they are and what they want to achieve. What you don't do is go, yeah, here's an example website. Here's an example website. If it doesn't even relate to their business, because it's going to make no difference to them, right? Have you tried using the not with Google, not store locator with Google Map API, not like that. However, you might want to watch this video. Right, let me just hold you. Let me just not hold you. Let me just tell you to wait. I want to hold you. Let me just give you this video, right? Hold on. Let me just here you go. Go watch this video, right? So, Mike. Here you go, Mike. Go watch that video, right? I'm just going to go for a piss, all right? I'll be back in a minute, okay? I'm going for a piss. Give me a minute. Sorry, I took long. I feed the cat and just sort his plate out. His plate was a bit mucky, so just get him a new damn chair. Just get him a new plate. Hey Tony, how are you? Are you still in your swimming pool? What's IK time? Does anyone understand? What is IK time? This is obviously where the person is located. What's IK time? What is IK time? There's no such thing as UK. IK. Does it mean UK or IK? He's put 10 o'clock IK time. What is IK? I think he means UK. Yeah, I think he meant UK because I'm looking at it and going IK. The U is next to the I, so they must have meant UK time. Yeah, typo. And how did you find it, Eddie? Next Tab's channel. Was it good? In fact, don't say it's good because it probably is really, really good. Don't say that now. So I just got to listen to a client who sent me a what? It's right. Clients just sent me a WhatsApp video of something they want to achieve, but I'm not sure what. It's not clear yet what they want. I don't think this person knows what they're doing. I don't think they know what they want. Sorry, it's okay. It's just one of our old clients has sent us a video of something they want to do, but from what I can tell, it just looks like a pop-up. So I'll just send them a pop-up video that we've done, and they can either watch it and do it themselves, or they can come back and get us to do it, right? So let me just go to pop-up. I've got to find the video now. Create a video, pop-up, contact form, sticks, elemental contact, I'm having trouble connecting to the internet. It looks like there's an issue with the router in our Sorry, Alexa's talking. Alexa, quiet. Right, there you go. Sorry, that was Alexa speaking just then. Yeah, so Pickstar, Pickstar, like many others on here, is really, really helpful with advice and offering tips and stuff like that. Super, super cool. You'll need to add a form. They need to do it themselves. Anyway, yes, so sometimes some clients say they just want a video on how to do something. So I just kind of give them a video I've done. And if they want to hire us to do it or commission us, fine, they pay for it. No, it's a different type of video. It's basically just they got a button and you click it and they want it to open a pop-up. So I've said, look, here's a video, create your pop-up, link it to your button, and that's it. So yeah, Bertha asked me if I could add that little, you know, the video in the bottom corner down here. You know, down here. And it goes... The only thing about those videos, though, the quality's not great. Have you noticed the quality? And the main reason the quality's not great is because you take a landscape video and then you're pushing it into a certain canvas size and the quality drops a bit on there. So the client, that person's come back saying 10 o'clock next Tuesday, but I'm saying, are you sure you don't want to do one in 5 minutes' time? Because I don't really want to be hanging around. I would rather just nip it in the bud now. So are we on the same page? Does your budget even go there? Because right now I can see where this person is from, and I'm not going to say to anyone where this person's from. But I'm looking at it and going, I don't think their budget is going to cover what I will ask them to pay. Right? I'm just a bit like, I'm not sure their budget is going to cover. Do you know what I mean? And I don't like to be arranging meetings for people and stuff like that. If I start to go, well, you look like you could be someone who might hire us to do work, but you're probably going to be like, hey, can you do it for $20? Yeah, I'll give you 2 days of my time for $20. Yeah, exactly, Gary, yeah. So they're saying 10 o'clock in 4 or 5 days' time, and I'm going, let's just do it now. Right? Let's just do it now. Video. It doesn't even have to be a video. We can just talk on the phone. I need to get an idea for, you're not telling me exactly what you want. You want a price and a timeline, but I need to feel assured whether I see you or speak to you that we are on the same page. And I will get a feeling for the value. Because if I feel like you want everything for free or low cost, I'm not wasting my time arranging a meeting for next Tuesday. And here's why. If I arrange a meeting for next Tuesday, half an hour meeting, right? That stops me using that time or booking that time off or something else. Right? So you want to know, you want to nip it in the bud. Is this a goer? Is this even worth your time? Yeah, well, there you go, Richard. It's out there, isn't it? £4.80 for 4 hours. So a day rate is £9.60. What the fuck? What the hell? £9.60, right? That's my day rate, everyone. That's my day rate, £9.60. You know? So I will, so even if I do 100, no, not 100 days. I'll do 10 days worth of work for you and it will come in at 96 quid. That's how good I am. 96 quid. Isn't that a bargain? 10 days work for 96 quid. Sorry, clients just send me a video, not a video, voice message. Yep, cool. He's happy. So there you go, my client. Old client, by the way. He just wanted a pop-up. So the pop-up video will, what is the cost of the whole, Imran? Wow. I don't know, mate. I don't know. I mean, think about this. No, hold on. Let me get this right. For £2,800, you'd get me for the whole year. If my day rate was £9.60, right? For £2,800, you would get me 365 days a year. You could. That's it. What do you want me to do? What do you want me to do? Come on, you got me now. £2,800, you've got me for the year. Get screwed. It ain't happening. Oh yeah, trust me, Gary. It happens all the time, right? And that's what I've said to this person who obviously is interested, because they are now answering my questions and stuff with better answers. But because I still have this very, if I had to score it on 0 to 10, right? 0 is, this is a fake news. This is fake. And number 10 is, this is a goer. Spot on client. At the moment, with this one, I feel a 2. I feel a 2, maybe a 3. I'll go to 3. But I don't want to book in a meeting and have a discussion if very early on, and this is something I do as well, where I will try and get across the cost. So I will get across really quickly. Look, if you're looking at a website which is 5 pages or 10, this is roughly what the cost would be. The cost could go down if there's other things ready for us. The cost could go up if we have to do lots more research and content creation, getting your images, compressing your images, sizing your images, and all of that. And I like to get that thrown in very early on. I also start to throw in stuff like, we advise you to sort out your domain and your hosting yourself. If you want us to do your connections for you, we charge for that. So I like to get that in early on, so that if they're like, oh, that's way more than I want to pay, I kind of go, look, okay, maybe, you need to go to Fiverr or Upwork, and I just push them that way. There's no point you having a 1-hour phone call with someone who was never ever going to pay more than £100 for a website. You just get consultation time with me is £120, right? Per hour. If it's a potential client, the consultation call will be free. Half an hour, maybe 1 hour if we're going places. But I'm not going to give you 1 hour of my time if your intention was never ever going to be more than £100 for a website. It ain't happening. It ain't happening, people, right? I'll just say, walk on by. It just ain't happening. And when we first started as web design agency, I would give people 1.5 hours of my time talking to the nth degree about the solutions, the WordPress, all the stuff we're gonna do, right? You're talking to, yeah, they're into it. They're buying into it. They want to work with you. You're getting on. You're having a laugh. You're getting on. And then when you tell them the price, they're like, what? I thought the website would only cost £150. And you go, where'd you get that? Oh, well, that's what I see advertised everywhere on Facebook and loads of places. And I go, no. Or I sometimes say, in that case, have you tried contacting them? Oh, no, they don't look professional. Oh, I don't like them. Then what you come to us for? And believe me, when you know you've given someone like that much time, it's a kick in the teeth, right? So now a bit like a pig saucer, I try and get things done in 15 minutes. Sometimes within the first 5 minutes, I want to get a feeling. Right? I remember someone once contacted me and they were like, they want to get a website built. And their very first questions were, tell us more about your agency, how much staff you employ, what services you provide, what your costings are. Do you employ any other people? And I went, hold up. Are you here to get a website built, or are you like trying to learn about web agencies because you're setting up your own? Right? Suss out what the point of the meeting is. Because if they want to talk to you because they want the solution, you're giving away consultation time for free. If they just want to know the pricing of a website, fine, get to it. If they want to go into the nth degree about, this is where I was born, this is what my mum and dad did, this is where I worked as a kid, this is who I'm married to or divorced with, or how many kids I got, here's the website, here's my dream, here's what I want to achieve. Cut the bullshit. I don't care. What do you want? What is the website? What are you trying to achieve? Just get to the point so that I can price up and know, is this a goer? Because sometimes some people, they go on and on and on about their life. And you know why? Because they want you to feel sorry for them. Or, I paid $2,000 for a website. They wasted my time. They did but didn't deliver what I want. So I've already paid £2,000. I'm not going to pay £2,000 again. Right? I want the website sorted. Sort it out now. Sort it out. Sort out my website now. I'm only going to pay £400. Hold on. I don't care what you paid Tom, Dick and Harry. I don't care. That's their problem and your problem. Just because you had a bad relationship with them does not mean that I do a discount for you. Do you know how many people have done that to me? There was one guy who runs a tennis club in the UK. Nottingham, I think it was. I think it was Nottingham. Oh yeah, he's got loads of people, like kids and people, and he trains them with tennis. And I gave him a quote for a website. He then went and got it done cheaper. And I was like, well, fine, that's up to you. It's no hard feelings, that's up to you. He then came back 2 months later. They did a really bad job on his website. He was not happy. He paid £2,000. They were outsourcing. They weren't working on it. They wasted so much time on the design and the wireframing, blah, 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 blah. So he wanted his website redone, but he was only going to pay this amount. And I went, sorry to say it, but the cost I gave you then was the cost then. I will honour that, even though our cost has gone up. I will honour it, but we start from scratch. We don't work with what they built. Okay? I'm not working with their codes and their solutions. No, we build from scratch because we had an idea for what to do for you. And you've already said you don't like their design, you don't like what they built, blah, blah, blah. Why am I going to reinvent then what you don't like? We build from scratch and our cost is X. Yeah, but I paid £2,000. I don't give a shit. Right? It's like someone going into Burger King. They order a Whopper burger. They bite it and they go, I don't like this. And they put the burger down. They then walk across the road to McDonald's. They walk into McDonald's and say, I want a Big Mac. But I'm only going to pay you 10 pence because I've already spent £3 at Burger King. There's your analogy, right? Next time someone says to you, yeah, but I've already paid for it, I'm not going to pay more. Use that analogy. You've gone to Burger King, you bought a Whopper, you didn't like it, you go to McDonald's and you say, I'm only going to pay 10p. because I've already spent £3 on a big Whopper, whatever, Whopper. What's McDonald's going to say? Hey, don't you worry. You sit down. You sit down on that chair. I can see you're sweating. Sweaty bum, all of that. You sit on that chair. And they go and get your Big Mac. And they literally, as they're making, you can see them going, they're blowing love onto that Big Mac. And they come and go, in fact, you know what? We're going to give it to you for free. We just love the fact you came to our shop. Here's your Big Mac for free. I'll tell you what they'll give you. They'll give you this with your burger on top is what they'll give you, right? There's your analogy, right? Next time someone tries that on you, say so you had a bad meal at one restaurant, you go to another and the other restaurant's going to give it to you for free. Now, unless you're a charity or you've come into the restaurant, McDonald's, with about 20 orphaned kids, you know, your orphanage is burnt down. You got all these kids, like loads of babies, and they're all holding your hands, and your clothes are ripped, you know, and you got toilet roll hanging out your arse, right? They ain't giving you jack for shit, right? The thing is, though, Interpret, what you got to do, right, is you don't say it the way I'm saying it, right? Listen, guys, you don't say it like this, but you frame it in a way. You frame it in like, look, you say to them, look, if I go to McDonald's, if I go to Burger King and I have a burger and the burger is rubbish and I go to McDonald's are not going to give me a discount on a Big Mac just because I paid for something else. You frame it like that. And when you do that, they should get it. And if they don't get it, you don't need to work with them, right? You go, fine, walk on by, okay? Walk on by. Do you know what Gary says there? That's a really good point. When they start to then add on scope creep, I couldn't get my words out. When they scope creep, you need to amend your contract. Sometimes you can do it for free if it's a really tiny thing, but if it's anything that's going to take you a bit more time, you let them know, right, that's added on a further day to my work. I've got to charge you for it. And what you say to them is, if you hire a decorator to decorate your house, and then you go, right, you've done that room, now do that room. Just because they've got the paint and the brush and they're there, they won't do your other room for free. If you go to a car dealer to get some stuff done and you go, oh yeah, can you do that as well? You know, I'm paying you to do 3 wheels. Can you do the 4th wheel as well? They're not going to do the 4th wheel for free. They will charge you for it. So remember, analogies work. Put them in a real life situation. Make them understand that your request was ridiculous. Redonkulous, right? Your request was redonkulous. Hey, Mark. Hey, Carapots. Wow. Agency that only takes over to... Hey. Nice one, dude. I won't be still on, Melissa. I am actually going to probably call it a day in about 10 minutes. All right, and I won't be on tomorrow, everyone. I might be back on Saturday. I think I will be. So tomorrow I won't be live because I'll be messing around with my son. Most likely arguing with him. Yeah, definitely arguing with him. Yeah. Big Burger King, McDonald's, my friend. That's what we're talking about. That is what we're talking about. I always have to keep glancing at my emails and stuff as I'm talking to you because there's stuff that's come in. Wow, I've just got an email coming. It's quite a long email, actually. I'm going to have to... I'll probably answer it after the live chat so I can give it my full-on dedication and time. Do you know what? I should do... do you know what? I think I'll do a YouTube video one day about my analogies. Do any of you watch Modern Family? And then you have Phil, where he had his book, The Philosophy, his book of his sayings. I should run through all of these analogies, right, shouldn't I? And explain things. And what you can do is, like, next time a client asks for something, you can send them like a meme, which is just me with the meme going, you know, McDonald's ain't happening. Hey, take care, Jimmy. You take care. I'm going to shoot off in a bit anyway, right? Always love having you here, Jimmy. You take care, mate. Just going to double check some messages I'm getting over here as well. P.S. Mark, I haven't read, Mark Harris, I haven't read your last Facebook message yet. I can see it, I just haven't read it or processed it fully yet, okay? But I will get back, I will look at that later and get back to you. Right, you know what, I'll tell you what, I'm going to say bye now because there's already people saying bye and everything, and it just makes more sense. Is analogy the name for a doctor? No, that's... Huh? No! Analogy. I think that's... No. No. Yeah, I mean, hopefully I might post pictures up on social media and stuff like that, depending on what me and my son are up to, maybe on the YouTube channel as well. Okay, everybody, take care. Look after yourselves. Have a great Thursday, rest of it. Enjoy your Friday. Hope you have really productive time, or not, even if it's just relaxing and having fun with yourself. Having fun with yourself. That sounds dodgy. And your family. Take care. I will catch you all hopefully on Saturday. I hope. I should do, hopefully. But yeah, we've been live for about 1 hour, just over 1 hour 28. But take care. See you all soon. Hey, and go to McDonald's. Go and have a Big Mac. Go and enjoy yourselves. Don't forget to click like. If you're not click like, you're a bad person. But click like. I'll see you soon. Bye. Oh yeah, Richard. Hey, bye.